there, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, don't forget we have that subscribe button and the bell below you there. Just click those and you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the comment section, you can. And we're on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And feel free to follow us and send us an inbox, even comment to things there. And we like email as well, so send us an email to paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band member or even a solo artist or a group, contact us and we'll show you how to get on the show. But we also love fan mail. So if you're simply a fan, send us a letter and we'll get back to you. And all this will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From New York City, New York, we have Ollie Bishop from the Sound Frontiers, and he's a really awesome artist. And I think you're going to love the song at the end of the interview, so we'll get to that in just a second. But now it's Galtar time, the guitar that's made just for a woman. So don't go away, we'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back from commercial, and with us from New York City, New York, we have Ollie Bishop, and he's from the group Sound Frontiers. And I want to thank you so much for joining the show, Ollie.
Thank you very much, Paul. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you. How did it all begin for you as far as being an artist goes? I mean, have you always wanted to be an artist since you were a little kid? Did it go deeper than that? Tell us in your own words.
Yeah, I think any artist probably is born that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you grow up that way. You grow up a little strange, a little different than all the other kids. So you always have that there, and then it manifests in whatever particular form it is. It could be music, it could be dance, it could be painting, sculpture, whatever it is, singing. So mine took a couple different routes, but the guitar mainly was the sort of one that kept calling to me. And then as I picked it up, I started to segue into the music in that particular field. I actually started off in hip hop as an MC, and but always sort of in the back of my mind had that going on. And then it just kind of got stronger and stronger, and then picked up a guitar and tried to mess around with it, and didn't drive the folks crazy. And then decided to try and just see what would happen playing with, two other cats. I decided to do a trio kind of thing, obviously heavily influenced by Hendrix and a lot of the other power trio, vintage classic rock guys. And it just seemed to work. The music just started falling out at that point. And then, so I've been on this particular journey ever since.
Okay, well, that's quite a story. And I'm glad that you've had a good story behind that. I hope you'll have many years ahead of you, Ollie.
That'll work. Thank you.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, tell us about some of your influences that you grew up with. I'm sure there's a lot of mainstream artists or popular bands that you grew up with that you liked and helped.
Yeah, to be honest, I tend to stay old school. Music was present in my house growing up, but very kind of non-mainstream type of music. So my mother was into classical music. My dad is into world music. They're both from the Caribbean, Jamaica and Grenada. And obviously Caribbean music. So my palette was shaped at home in a very sort of eclectic way. And then, you grow, obviously Michael Jackson is like the biggest star in the world growing up. And so obviously, I think every kid at some point, every 8-year-old knows the words to Beat It and Jingle Bells. Those are like the two standards that every kid knows for whatever reason. So the pop icons of the different eras, obviously, but I because I heard it in my house too, just soul music from the late '60s, James Brown, Otis Redding, Aretha Franklin, a lot of that whole era was there sort of at the beginning, and kind of things bounced off of that, and then I came across Hendrix, and everything changed. So there's like AD and BC, there's BH and AH for me, and after Hendrix, I realized I was a blues guy. I'm a blues man. And then at that point, you start exploring the whole realm of blues, which is another dimension of the universe. So I've been kind of floating in that ever since.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are
I'm
some.
digging on Beethoven now, actually, too.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, my mom would be happy for me to say that. But
Okay.
Beethoven and Coltrane.
Yeah, those are some great artists, like you said, especially Michael Jackson, but Otis Redding and all those, they're legends.
Yeah.
And well, right now, people might be watching this and they might be through with the whole episode. They might send themselves. I want to get
Hello, everybody watching.
they might want to get Ollie Bishop's or your band's music and whatever. Is it on all streaming platforms? Can you get
It
physical
is.
CDs?
It
Maybe,
is.
maybe they
Yes.
can probably on social media as well. Tell everybody how they can do that.
Yeah, so we're on all the major music platforms, Spotify, iTunes, everything. I think even like Shazam, Apple Music, all that stuff. We're there. You can find us again. The name of the band is Sound Frontier. I'm Ollie Bishop. You should probably look up Sound Frontier. That's where all the music will pop up. Our Instagram is at Sound Frontier Music. So you can find us there. Just go ahead, follow us. You can get updates. Where we're going to be playing right now. We're based out in New York, so we're probably going to be doing a couple gigs in the next month or so in New York, but we're actually looking to start touring outside. So if you really like what you hear, follow us, let us know, and who knows, maybe we'll come close to you, maybe across the street, and play a couple tunes for you.
Okay, well, you heard the man. Go to all those social media sites and streaming sites and check him out. I know he would really love you for that. And the video we're going to be playing is going to be coming up very shortly. It's called Cat Calling, I do believe. Is there a
Right.
story behind that song? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Cat Calling is actually a collaborative song. It's a collabo between Sound Frontier and an artist that I met through a mutual friend whose name is Sapphire Monet. She's a great singer. And we've been trying to get together for a while, actually a couple years, and just schedules, things, paths weren't crossing. And then finally it just sort of lined up where she was available. She was in town. That mutual friend was able to kind of get us together for a meeting. And I was just kind of jamming with the band in a rehearsal, and the song started to formulate a little bit, and the idea popped into my head. And I was thinking it was a female voice that I was hearing. And then I thought to myself, who would be the best female that I know to do this particular song? And her voice and her name was sort of the first thing I thought of. So I reached out. She was available. We got together. I explained to her the song. She loved the idea. It was right up her alley in terms of the stuff that she wanted to do anyway. Alley. That's that, no pun intended. And just got together, gave her the song, and she knocked it out of the park. And we finished it, recorded it. We did the video. The video just dropped maybe about a week or two ago. You can get that on YouTube. You can check that out on YouTube as well. And we've been getting good response from it. People are hearing sort of the blues influence, the blues rock influence. And so it seems like people are kind of looking for something new, but something familiar. So I think that the song kind of fits that role. And it's a song for the ladies. So I think it's a song for the ladies to feel good about themselves and have a good time.
Okay, well, it is a great, great song. I've heard it a couple times, and
Thank you, Paul.
I know everybody out there will love it too, and we'll get to that in just a second. But Allie, we want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime you want to plug something new. Maybe we'll have you back on sometime.
Love to do so. Thank you, Paul, for all the assistance. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, okay. Well, no problem, Ollie. And without further ado, here's Cat Calling, and it begins right now.
stay clean. A quick breath, a dirty mind, and you know what I mean. The cat is calling, the cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. The cat is calling, the cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. Shoulders back, breathing hard and heavy. A heart is full, baby, you know she's ready. I'll stay, will bring you to your knees. Don't worry, you won't regret it. Try home, but taking over. This kitty cat likes it wet, babe. It's calling, the cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. The cat is calling, the cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. Anything she needs, she gets it. Anything she wants, she gets it right from the start. Anything she wants, she gets it. Anything she needs, she gets it. If you can't hang, she'll tear you apart. Anything she wants, she gets it. Anything she needs, she gets it. Anything she wants, she gets it right from the start. Anything she wants, she gets it. Anything she needs, she gets it. If you can't hang, she'll tear you apart. The cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. The cat is calling, the cat is calling, calling for you. So tell me what you wanna do. Cat's calling, the cat's calling, the cat's calling, the cat's calling, the cat's calling, the